Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Michael Germain. Now let's send it over to meteorologist Jeff Andrews at a first look at our forecast. Good evening, Jeff.
Michael, here we go again. A wind chill advisory in place through noon tomorrow. I could see it going beyond tomorrow, but that's what we have in place across the entire area. It's an alert day. That's into Tuesday morning. Exposure to the conditions, frostbite or hypothermia. Who's included in all this in the alert day? It's everybody. Hate to revisit this, but here's where we started this morning. -8 La Crosse, -7 in Eau Claire. Right now, a few spots in single digits. Eau Claire 1, it's 0 in La Crosse, mainly below 0. Our winds are generally from the west-northwest right now, about 10 miles an hour. Doesn't take much to give you what you have right here. Feels like -18 in La Crosse, -13 Eau Claire. Black River Falls -13, Sparta -17, 23 below, Viroqua, you get the general idea. Satellite radar, it's quiet. We've had eroding cloud cover, which doesn't help as far as where the temperatures are headed. All right, your takeaways here, the headlines, the dangerous wind chills with the wind, continued blowing and drifting, a drier period. I'm going to show you where the temperatures are headed through the week and also what kind of potential we have for more snow. I'll have that in your full forecast. It's coming up in less than 10 minutes. Michael?
Thank you, Jeff. Well, as these temperatures continue to drop, the city is making sure the less fortunate have a place to keep warm. News 8's now Shaquille Davis is live in the field and has more on the story. Good evening, Shaq.
Hey Mike, I'm here keeping warm at the Hampton Inn Suites, just like some residents are next door at the City of La Crosse Emergency Day Shelter. Now the shelter closes at 7 p.m., but that doesn't mean you need to endure the cold once it closes. The Catholic Charities is an organization that has been around in La Crosse for about 150 years, and they provide a wide range of services. Their warming center will be opening its doors at 7 p.m. on the 14th and the 15th and will serve anyone who needs to escape the sub-zero temperatures. Rides will be provided from the City of La Crosse Emergency Day Shelter to those who need the service. Director of the Warming Center, Rob Grover, gives insight on why these services are vital during these times.
And there's so many folks in our community that are one paycheck away, one emergency away, one unexpected expense away from possibly being homeless themselves. So, let's keep all of our unsheltered neighbors in our thoughts in these coming days.
Now, Mr. Grover even tells me that even if your heater at home is broken, you're more than welcome to use the shelter. And they're also looking for donations and volunteers, so we'll have a link over on the website on how you can help with that. Reporting live in La Crosse, I'm Shaquille Davis, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Shaq. Well, yesterday the La Crosse Fire Department was dispatched to a working structure fire at 159 Copeland Avenue. Initially, dispatch reported an exterior fire that was moving into the structure where residents were struggling to exit the building. Fire units responded to the scene in 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Arriving crews reported a structure fire, with fire also coming from the rear of the building. All residents reported to be safe. Due to the limited damage of the fire, residents were able to return safely to their homes. There was one minor civilian injury and no firefighter injuries were reported. The cause of the fire has been determined to be disposal of smoking materials. Also yesterday, La Crosse Fire Department received a call about a possible structure fire at 1228 4th Street South. The initial dispatch reported an odor of smoke coming from the ceiling of an upper apartment. Fire crews responded and were on scene in 2 minutes and 5 seconds. They made entry and were able to quickly locate and extinguish the fire in the attic of the residence. One resident will be displaced and unable to return to his home temporarily. The American Red Cross is assisting with temporary housing needs. The cause of the fire has been determined to be electrical. All residents were evacuated and confirmed to be unarmed and saved. Many folks throughout the Coulee region are now hitting the snowmobile trails. After a long season with minimal snow, riders are now eager to spend their time outdoors. Folks should dress accordingly due to the freezing temperatures that are expected throughout today and tomorrow. One driver we spoke with explains what makes him want to snowmobile during these harsh temperatures.
Well, when you have all the good gear on, the nice boots and pants and jacket, you got a heated helmet and good gloves, and you get to see scenery out there. Like today we saw several deer running through the snow, and then you get to see the nice crisp scenery around here. So it's really nice to get out and do something.
Now, for more information on this story, you can head over to our website at news8000.com. Well, coming up on News 8, GOP presidential hopefuls and their supporters are braving sub-zero temperatures in the final day before the nation's first Republican primary contest.
For 4 big days at Home Furniture, this Friday through Monday, get up to 10% off sale prices and hot buys store-wide. This sofa is just $7.59. This desk for just $1.99, plus free shipping. 4 big days, Friday through Monday, only at Home Furniture.
Did you touch the thermostat? Did you turn it up?
Of course not. Did somebody fiddle with the thermostat?
Dude, it's 85 degrees.
85? Do you have any idea what a couple degrees will do to our gas bill?
Why is it so hot here?
Someone turned up the heat.
God. What do you think you're doing?
I like to sleep with my window open.
You are not supposed to touch a thermostat.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. Starting wage for laborers up to $18 per hour with a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience but a great attitude? Then apply today. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
Right now at Homeworld Rugs, get 10% off Area Rug sale prices. Choose from many different shapes, sizes, and patterns with Area Rug experts in every showroom to help you find the perfect rug. 10% off Area Rugs going on now at Homeworld Rugs.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
GOP presidential hopefuls and their supporters are braving sub-zero temperatures in the final day before the nation's first Republican primary contest. A new CBS News poll finds Donald Trump support among national Republican primary voters has now risen to its highest level yet. With temperatures expected to be in negative double digits on caucus night, many are wondering how the dangerous cold will impact voter turnout and results. Natalie Brand reports from Iowa.
At a Ramaswamy rally over pizza Sunday morning, Susie Richardson and her family attended their first candidate event on the final day before the caucuses. She's still undecided.
I want to make sure that I make the right decision.
She told us she plans to see Haley and DeSantis today too, and worries about former President Trump's legal battles.
I want to make sure that we put a candidate up that is electable.
But Trump maintains a nearly 30-point lead in the closely watched Des Moines Register poll out this weekend, followed by former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. A new CBS News poll finds Trump's support among national Republican primary voters has risen to its highest level yet, even as Haley leads President Biden by a wider margin in a general election matchup.
You're going to be first in the nation. So brave the weather and go out and save America, because that's what you're doing.
Trump supporters packed an overflow room at a rally in Indianola Sunday. Daryl Nurness says the former president's court cases have galvanized his support.
I've never seen a candidate where their people are so loyal about turning out.
Supporters say their willingness to line up outside in sub-zero temperatures shows they won't be deterred on caucus night.
This guy's been brave in the cold.
Candidates facing the added headwinds of wild weather.
This is truly cold, but we're going to keep on going anywhere and everywhere. We're going to go all the way until the last hour.
This Arctic blast will require an extra layer of enthusiasm.
You see our thick coats, you see our thick gloves.
we're used to this.
Committed caucus goer Adam Burton downplayed turnout concerns. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, Iowa.
Now, the Iowa caucuses begin at 7 p.m. Central Time at individual precinct locations in all 99 counties of the state. Political experts say while winning the caucuses doesn't necessarily clinch the nomination, placing it in the top 3 campaigns the momentum they need to stay in the race. Well, coming up on News 8, nearly 100 million Americans are under a wind chill warning or advisory.
Yeah, we have a wind chill advisory in place. That's through noon tomorrow, probably beyond that. An alert day in place through Tuesday morning. This is why bottom's falling out tonight. It's kind of where we hit the bottom. I'll go through the temperatures that we're expecting and also show you the snow potential for the week. I'll have that in your full forecast next.
Everyone deserves a fulfilling job, but for people with disabilities, the barriers can be overwhelming. It's time to open the door to new possibilities. People with disabilities are getting the education, skills, and training needed to thrive in a wide variety of industries. And they're ready for an opportunity, a job, a career. Thinkability Wisconsin. All you have to do is start with yes. Join the movement at thinkabilitywi.org.
Our composite windows are the clear choice for your home. This window is 12 times stronger than vinyl, 2,000% more airtight, and 40% more energy efficient, all at a price less than what many companies charge for vinyl windows. What does this mean for you and your home? Our composite windows make you more comfortable and save on your energy bills.
You're such a window nerd.
I've done my research, so you don't have to.
Come visit our new showroom and test the window nerd's knowledge. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows.
Let River City Grill in Winona, Minnesota be your new go-to dinner destination. We provide exceptional service no matter the occasion. From date nights to family outings with the kids, we have something for everybody at the table. Enjoy one of our 23 tap beers and pair it with a burger and fries during our happy hour from 2 to 6 p.m. Or, for a fine dining experience, try our salmon and steak entrees paired with our amazing signature cocktails. River City Grill, located in Winona, Minnesota. Call or book an online reservation today.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you, thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You could even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Nearly 100 million Americans are under a wind chill warning or advisory as an Arctic blast hits most of the country. CBS Christian Benavidez reports.
From northern New York to parts of California, yet another round of winter weather. This is what the inside of Highmark Stadium looked like, same time the Buffalo Bills and Pittsburgh Steelers were originally set to face off. That game was postponed to Monday.
Probably for the greater good, getting home would probably be a little tough one, right? So it's probably better off.
New York Governor Kathy Hochul said the storm was stronger than forecasted.
What that means: whiteout conditions, limited or no visibility, and again, very, very dangerous on our roads.
Across the eastern seaboard, flooding remains a major concern.
There's water coming up in the shower. Everything is flooded.
The Midwest is digging out. In Nebraska, where the wind chill is negative 40, treacherous driving conditions led to a snowplow getting stuck. While in Iowa, this couple was ready to ditch the snow boots for some beach sandals.
In Florida, it's I think 75 and sunny.
We're excited to see both ends of the spectrum in the next couple days. Negative 20 to 80 degrees.
But much of the South won't be spared either. The wind chill in the southern city of Dallas, 9 degrees below zero, according to the National Weather Service. For most Americans, there's just no escaping the cold. Christian Benavides, CBS News.
In Oregon, where the wind chill was below 60, 2 people died after trees fell on their homes due to inclement weather. Now it's time to bring in meteorologist Jeff Andrews at a look at our forecast. Jeff, when can we anticipate temperatures to increase here?
Oh, that's putting pressure on me. We got a bit here, all right? A wind chill advisory in place for us through noon tomorrow, the entire area. You go to the south and west, it's a warning. We're not far from warning criteria. An alert day in place. This is through Tuesday morning at this point. The dangerous cold, frostbite, hypothermia, everybody included in this. Some facts, all right? I think it's quicker than this, but statistically speaking, when the temperature is about zero, about 30 minutes, exposed skin for frostbite, 15 below, about 15 minutes. Some of the signs: skin cold, tingling, numbness, the rubber feel to your skin, white, pale, bluish gray color. Just some of the symptoms. I look at a City Cam 8 right now, actually kind of a nice sunset. You step outside, kind of a different scenario. Across our area, just a little bit of cloud cover. A system passed to our south. It's actually generally quiet across the country for the most part. Outside of the temperatures, our cloud cover has eroded over the last few hours or so. It's going to let those temperatures drop off. Now, Sky Tracker is showing a lot of cloud cover as we start our day and finishing out our Monday. I don't necessarily think that's going to be the case. Temperature-wise, very similar to what we dealt with today. Actually, I think we're going to hit the bottom tomorrow, then we'll go up a little bit from there. As far as snow through the week, this is a longer range model that I'm looking at. Perhaps to the north, we could get a little bit of a dusting on Wednesday, then later on in the week towards Friday morning, perhaps a little bit as well, but generally a dry stretch for us. Tonight, the actual air temperature, we're headed to anywhere from 10, 15, even a little bit below that for some locations. 16 below this evening for La Crosse, 9 below for Eau Claire. That's the actual air temperature. Our highs tomorrow, a few spots may creep above, 0 into the single digits, 1 for La Crosse and Eau Claire. Only -2 for the high in Viroqua tomorrow. Now you factor in the wind. Our winds generally tonight about 10 miles an hour or so. Doesn't take much to have that wind chill. 10 miles an hour will certainly drag us the wrong direction. Tomorrow morning, the winds will be on the lighter side, but still, that doesn't mean we're not going to be dealing with a wind chill. Afternoon hours, the winds pick up even a little bit more so again, so we're not beyond this yet. Here's what it's going to feel like when we start out on Monday morning, anywhere from 25 to 35 below. 35 below, that is warning criteria. -24 La Crosse, -21 Eau Claire. That's what things are going to feel like when we start the day tomorrow, 7 o'clock hour. 30 below Prairie du Chien. Later on in the afternoon, a little bit of recovery. 10, 15, 20 below is what it's going to feel like on our Monday afternoon. Tuesday morning, same situation as well. This is going to take a little bit, all right? Here's what where we're headed, all right? Michael just asked. 1 tomorrow for the high temperature. On Tuesday, 5 with a little bit of sunshine. We're going to head for -10 Monday night, 10 below, 3 below on our Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. On Wednesday, partly sunny up to 14. We're going to get another round of Arctic air, so this is going to come back around again, not as extreme. Then we head towards some more reasonable temperatures. I'm liking that 32 a week from Monday. That's my light at the end of the tunnel, Michael.
Definitely does not seem like those temperatures are going to increase anytime soon till kind of later in the week where we see 17, but still not that warm.
You put the heat on me, the wrong heat, though.
Well, thanks, Jeff. Well, coming up in sports, the latest on the Packers playoff game and an update from the rest of the NFL playoffs. Kate Overton is in next for sports.
New windows can give you a whole new view of the world around you. Call today for a prompt free estimate from the Board Store Home Improvements, 782-8877.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. Starting wage for laborers up to $18 per hour with a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience but a great attitude? Then apply today. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
We're clearing out the warehouse.
Up to 80% off list or more.
It's Slumberland's big year-end clearance event.
And it's a big deal.
Complete your living space for just $139.
Hundreds of items ready to take home today.
Or ship for free.
Complete your room up to 80% off.
Mattresses, sectionals, recliners, beds, you name it.
Don't miss the big clearance going on now at Slumberland Furniture.
Spectrum Mobile brings you our best deal to start the new year. Now you can get unlimited mobile for $15 per line. Switch to Spectrum Mobile Unlimited for just $15 per line with no added taxes or hidden fees and no contracts. Save over $1,400 for the first year. Call 855-231-7007. Spectrum Mobile includes nationwide 5G and the fastest wireless speeds with unlimited talk, text, and data. Switch to Spectrum Mobile Unlimited for just $15 per line. Call 855-231-7007 or visit a Spectrum store near you.
Wow, Forest Berry Fudge is amazing. This is melting in my mouth.
Dill pickle? Whoa, that's actually good.
Holy fudge. This is the best thing ever.
Expressions brought to you by Valley Fudge and Candy. Find us in Coon Valley, Wisconsin, or order online today.
With winter here, our job hasn't changed.
We have a winter storm warning in place, all the area you see in the pink.
The First Warn Weather Team is always ready to keep you safe and ahead of winter's worst.
This is what we're watching here.
So right now we do have that alert day for tonight and tomorrow for the snow. Temps, they're going to get cold as we're talking 25 to 30 below, and you can always get us no matter where you are.
I want to keep you ahead of the game, keep you alert.
Keeping you safe. First Warn Weather on News 8 Now. Covering all of the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
All right, welcome to News 8 Now Sports. I'm Kate Overton. Now, I'm sure most of you are aware, but if not, the Green Bay Packers are playing playoff football right now. They're taking on the Dallas Cowboys down at Dallas, and things are looking great for the Packers. Now, I can't show you the highlights yet because the game still going on, but the Packers are rolling currently up 34-16. I know that full screen says 10. Cowboys just scored as we came on air, so it's 34-16 in the third quarter. Jordan Love has been dominant, 14 of 17 for 231 yards and a touchdown. Aaron Jones has 3 touchdowns, but the defense has been the MVP. Picked off Dak Prescott twice, including a pick 6. There's still a lot of game left to be played, so we'll see if the Packers can hang on. And because we're in the playoff mood, a quick update on how things are shaping out. Last night, the Kansas City Chiefs took down the Miami Dolphins in what was the 4th coldest game in NFL history. They got the win 26-7, and the defending Super Bowl champions are 2 wins away from returning to it once again. Then earlier in the afternoon, it was the Houston Texans getting the job done at home. A lot of people, myself included, thought the Browns defense would be able to shut down C.J. Stroud, but the Texans dominated, winning 45-14. Now later tonight, the Detroit Lions hosting their first home playoff game since 1994 as they're taking on the LA Rams. That one's set to kick at 7 p.m. And then tomorrow, a reminder, the Bills-Steelers game was moved from today and will now be played tomorrow afternoon at 3:30 right here on CBS. Lastly, tomorrow night, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers hosting the Philadelphia Eagles at 7:15. And we've got more than just NFL action tonight. There's a couple of NBA games, including the Milwaukee Bucks hosting the Sacramento Kings. Bucks coming off of a win last night against the Warriors, where the Kings were off yesterday, so this game could go either way. This will also be a big test for the Bucks defense. The Kings really like to spread the floor and shoot a lot of threes. And then Giannis has been dominant over the last few weeks. He's now averaging 31 points, 11 rebounds, and just under 6 assists a game. But the rest of the team has to find a way to be more consistent on the offensive end. This one's set for 6 o'clock. Also at 6, the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on one of the hottest teams in the NBA, the LA Clippers. The Clippers are 17-3 in their last 20 games. The Timberwolves still hold the second best record in the entire league, despite being just 5-5 in their last 10 games. But tonight will be a real test for Anthony Edwards and his squad. I'll have highlights from both those games and, of course, full post-game coverage from the Packers later tonight. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.
Telling the stories of our community. We're always on and where you can find us. News 8 Now. Expect more.
Hold on, I'm coming. You didn't tell me you were getting McDonald's.
Buy a sausage biscuit, sausage McMuffin, or sausage McGriddles and get one for $1.
Honey, where are the kids?
I put them in the furnace so I could figure out why we don't have any heat.
You did what?
Maybe it's that loose wire.
Maybe it's that plug vent.
Maybe it's the bad igniter.
Maybe it's a dirty flame sensor.
Or maybe...
Why don't we just call G&T Heating and Air Conditioning?
Quality you can count on, experience you can trust.
With over 50 years of combined experience, G&T services residential and commercial customers within 50 miles of West Salem.
For 4 big days at Home Furniture, this Friday through Monday, get up to 10% off sale prices and hot buys store-wide. This sofa is just $7.59, or this desk for just $1.99, plus free shipping. 4 big days, Friday through Monday, only at Home Furniture.
Hey, Dominic here with great recipes using our Italian Pleasing. For Italian mushrooms, use a pint of mushrooms, 1 stick of butter, and 1 tablespoon of Italian Pleasing. Put in a slow cooker and cook on high for 4 hours. For Italian green beans, fry 4 chopped slices of bacon with 1/2 chopped onion. Cook 1 bag of green beans, combine everything, add in 1 teaspoon of Italian Pleasing. Get Italian Pleasing and over 40 other blends at the Pleasing Outlet Store on Ward Avenue, La Crosse.
Mwah! Jolivet Family Farms features one of the area's largest selections of frozen seafood, including king crab legs, lobster tail, shrimp, cod, calamari, alligator, salmon fillets, smelt, and frog legs. Choose from our large selection of fresh fruit and vegetables to complete your restaurant-style dinner prepared at home. Your dinner isn't complete without something from the Jolivet Homemade Bakery. Don't forget a bottle of Door County wine to complete your stay-at-home night out at Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
With winter here, our job hasn't changed. The First Warn Weather Team is always ready to keep you safe and ahead of winter's worst. And you can always get us no matter where you are.
Keeping you safe. First Warn Weather on News 8 Now.
Glad you're with us. On our way down to in that 15 below range. It's going to feel like 20 to 30 below when we start out our Monday. On our way to a high of 1. It's an alert day. In fact, on Tuesday as well. Tuesday up to 5. It's going to take a bit to moderate. We have some serious cold here to deal with really through the better part of this week.
Well, we just found out while live on air that the Packers scored again.
So they're looking good.
Looking good for the Cowboys.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much.